The mid-1800s marked the beginning of a significant ecological shift in American waters, as the common carp made its debut on U.S. soil. As the 20th century dawned, public perception of these fish underwent a dramatic transformation. The very traits that had made carp so appealing, their ability to thrive in diverse water conditions, including those of poor quality, led to an unexpected population explosion. This rapid growth, coupled with the carp's habit of uprooting aquatic vegetation while feeding, soon gave rise to accusations of environmental damage and competition with native fish species. The story of carp in America took another turn in the 1970s when additional species, including bighead, silver, and grass carp, were imported for a seemingly benign purpose. These new arrivals were intended to help control algae and weed growth in aquaculture facilities and wastewater treatment plants. Unfortunately, nature had other plans. Flooding and unforeseen events allowed these invasive carp to escape their confined environments and make their way into the Mississippi River basin. As carp populations flourished across American waterways, anglers began to take notice of the impressive sizes these fish could attain. The quest for the biggest carp caught in the U.S. became a topic of interest, though pinpointing a single record holder is a nuanced task due to the various species and capture methods involved. One of the most remarkable recent catches came in April 2025, when Brian Baker pulled a monstrous 118-pound, 10-ounce bighead carp from the waters of Grand Lake, Oklahoma. That this fish was snagged, a method sometimes employed in managing invasive species, which might not be recognized by all official record-keeping bodies that require fish to be caught with a hook in the mouth. For those seeking a more traditional angling record, March 2024 saw George Chance land a 97-pound bighead carp from the Mississippi River in Missouri. This catch, made with rod and line, established a new world record for bighead carp caught using conventional angling methods. Despite the complicated history and ongoing ecological concerns surrounding carp in the United States, the sport of carp fishing has experienced a surprising surge in popularity in recent years. A growing number of anglers have come to appreciate the challenge and strength offered by these fish, which can grow to truly impressive sizes. The practice of catch and release carp fishing in particular has gained a dedicated following. Enthusiasts employ specialized gear and techniques similar to those used in Europe, where carp have long been prized as game fish. The American carp fishing scene has evolved to include tournaments and events dedicated to the pursuit of these fish, attracting participants from both local and international circles. This growing interest is helping to reshape the perception of carp from that of a trash fish to a worthy sporting quarry. While carp anglers still represent a small fraction of the overall fishing community in the United States, their passion is undeniable and their numbers continue to grow. As we reflect on the journey of carp in America, from their introduction as a potential food source to their current status as both an ecological challenge and a sporting opportunity, the story of carp in the U.S. serves as a compelling reminder of the complex relationships between introduced species, ecosystems, and human activities, as well as the unexpected ways in which perceptions and practices can evolve over time. The feeding habits of carp became a particular point of contention. Known for uprooting aquatic vegetation in their search for food, carp were soon accused of causing significant environmental damage. The once celebrated carp had become a pariah in American waters. Despite the growing concerns, the story of carp in America was far from over. In the 1970s, A new chapter began with the introduction of additional carp species. Bighead, silver, and grass carp were imported for specific purposes, primarily to control algae and weeds in aquaculture facilities and wastewater treatment plants. Unforeseen events, including flooding, allowed these invasive carp to escape their confined environments and make their way into the Mississippi River Basin. Today, they pose a significant threat to native ecosystems, outcompeting local species for resources and altering habitats on a massive scale. As the perception of carp shifted from solution to problem, a curious phenomenon emerged: carp fishing as a sport. Carp fishing clubs sprang up across the country, celebrating the size and fighting spirit of these aquatic adversaries. The pursuit of record-breaking carp catches became a passion for many anglers. This fish, which was also the largest freshwater fish ever recorded in the state, was caught by Norbert Samach from Lake Zoar in June 2025. It also holds the catch and release record at 44.8 inches. Determining the single biggest carp caught in the U.S., AIZA, the Connecticut state record for a common carp is 58.05 pounds. One such notable catch occurred in 2010 when Greg Bernhardt landed a massive 54-pound common carp from the St. Lawrence River in New York. Not to be outdone, the invasive carp species have produced some truly monstrous specimens. These record-breaking catches, while impressive, serve as a double-edged sword. The story of carp in America is far from over. As anglers continue to pursue these fish for sport and record books, scientists and conservationists work tirelessly to mitigate their impact on native ecosystems.